problem with my lips here. They're not working, but we'd like to proudly welcome Reggie Watts, coming a long way from the Scandinavia, coming right up here to hit your funny bone. So please warm him up. I would like to remind you this is a no smoking scene in here, and for later on for the honky tonk home slice, check out the amazing bluegrass, but keep the smoke out of here. Come on up, Reggie.
What up, Reggie?
Yeah! Hey,
Good morning, Jam Cruise.
Good morning, Jam.
There are a lot of things that we need to kind of discuss and kind of get out of the way before we can get started with the show on a serious note. I work for a foundation that supplies people with various things that they may need, some of which are things that you are familiar with, other things are some things of which you are not, and will remain so until later on in your lives. This foundation works proudly and also trepidly, and we also have a certain panache for a good time. If anyone possesses anything that is THC based, that is baked into food, please contact me and give some of that to me for sampling for the foundation. Some other things, if anybody has any mercurochrome, definitely let me know about that. Gonna be needing some of that because the cruise ship that is traveling with us that you saw today has a rock climbing wall, and I'll need some of that for that. So welcome, Jam Cruise 98. Woo! All right. Let's get this bitch started. So what I'm going to do for you this evening is I'm going to be talking about a couple constructs that we're going to be utilizing for the rest of the trip, for the rest of the 5 days that we're on board here. And we're going to try to use those to the best of our ability. If any of you have any questions, definitely fill out, some of the pieces of paper that are randomly around the ship and give them to me as you see me in the hallway, but only as you see me in the hallway. Don't give any paper to someone else to give to me, to second hand it. Just hand it to me personally, just because them's the rules and shit. So just kind of do that, because that's going to be helpful. So like Captain Stubing said, I am from the Netherlands and Scandinavia. I enjoy Scandinavia a lot. Its inclement weather is helpful towards my digestive tract and also my libido. This company, this foundation I work for, is developing a new drug, which is called, it's a loin moistening agent. And it produces a loin moistening effect. So if you like moist loins, you're in for a nice treat in a couple months when you're releasing that. Buy it on the internet. So anyways, this is a piece I'd like to do for you. I'm a spoken word artist by trade. Thank you. So I'm going to start. The first piece is called "May You Never Know What Lies Beyond." Do not look, for she is not here. The bat of redemption flaps its wings wantingly towards the sunlight. I am not but one, but many, inside the oneness that is all. But those who have not seen will not be seen to the blindness, for there is forever shall be youth, yes. Come, dine with me. Do you not have the strength or the to know or shall you die in a pit of despair for funds and stuff? My aunt knows not where she is, not, but I know that you are there. Or there. As the snake winds its way towards the shore of hope, we glisten as the ice skates of give us a sense of pride. Thank you. 18 years ago, we started Jam Cruise in hopes that people would be unified under the moniker of an altruistic alternative lifestyle that would thus breed a new type of consciousness into the world in a way that might be forceful or violent. And we're proud to say, Jam Cruise 98, we implemented some new things. As you may have noticed, we're on the new ship, which is great. The new ship is awesome. Give a big round of applause for the new ship. Yes. Yay, Battlestar Lirica. And we'll be giving free Viper flights later on for you guys. So that'll be really fun. Okay, so this is another piece that I wrote. This is about children and their effect on people and how ultimately they are evil and wish to destroy you with weaponry that's not available to them because they don't have the credentials. pluralism. Yes, what, shit, California. Thank you very much. You guys, if you guys are gonna bring your babies, keep them quiet. So how many of you guys came here? How many guys are how many guys are into fucking? I just got into it on this cruise, and I was like, what's, because you're always like, in the city you're always getting commercials about it, and I'm like, what's it about? And so like, when I got on the ship, they gave me like the little, the fuck bag, the lubricants and the prophylactics and whatnot, and the manuals, and I was like, okay, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a fun cruise. Learn all about fuckings. And I got into my cabin, and it was really traumatic at first, because I don't know if you guys have been in the cabins. It doesn't matter. But if any of you guys get a chance to check out the cabins, I was when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I don't know. This is, for those of you who haven't seen the cabins, this is what to expect. So you walk down a long, for lack of a better term, corridor, and you'll come to a door, and you'll have some kind of a key device that will allow you in, of course, the nature of cabins. I'm from Montana. So I open up the door, and there's just like absolutely nothing in there. And when I mean like nothing, there's just like this void of emptiness and sorrow. And so I went in there, and there was like this chair, and it had like this label above it, it said the Throne of Sorrow, and so I'm like, I'll try it, see what the fuck. And I went in there, I set my fucking bag next to it, and I just kind of closed my eyes, and I started hearing this like deep, like undulating, like mournful rolling effect that consumed me, and it inspired me in a way that I'm going to kind of reproduce it for you with this device here called the ES53024, and it's hopefully will work, but probably not. Okay, here we go. So imagine yourself as a small Cuban boy guarding a nuclear missile silo. You're kind of hungry and you're in need of a snack. Okay, here we go. So I was driving in this cab and this guy's like, fuck you, you know? I'm like, no, fuck you. And he's like, there's no way I'm gonna take you halfway across this town with an attitude like that. And I was like, you know, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I'm a higher up, you know? And he's like, I have no idea what that means. And I was like, I'll show you what it means. And I pulled out a gun and I gently shot him. And he died, and I was like, that's what I mean, you know, and then before he died, he was like, oh, okay. This is a new one, it's a hot one. This one's featuring 94.7 The Cock, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen the radio station, but The Cock rocks. Thank you very much. You know, it's been a long time coming, and we still haven't gotten there. past 4 years, we've come into a lot of contact with some interesting new. Hey, and so she, you know, so she, huge, and I'm like, what are you gonna do with them? So one thing leads to another. I'm feeling, pretty frisky, and she takes her hand and she. And I'm like, stop it, And, it was awesome. There's a lot of shit in life that I didn't know that I love so much. But seriously, okay, that's over. I have this story I want to share with you. This is a heartfelt story. It's about a small, actually medium-sized gopher that finds a hard time fitting in to the big city. He's burdened by the differences in the texture of his fur, the size of his teeth, and the types of sounds that people are not accustomed to in a big city, generally inhabited by humans. He gets trapped in an elevator with a very well-to-do businessman. They end up hitting it off, and they pretty much have a good time for like 3 hours, or give or take, and so he ends up like getting the vice presidency of this corporation. The corporation gets embroiled in some scandals shortly thereafter, not because of the squirrel or the muskrat, but the camel. And so they decide together, collectively, as a unit, that they should change a few things without getting, hurt. When they do get hurt, a pterodactyl emerges from an ancient egg in the Himalayan mountains and flaps its wings, which causes a chain reaction of events to produce a hurricane-sized storm in Virginia. And there's a political debate that's going on during the storm, and it knocks out a relay that's kind of hooking it up to the satellite network that it's broadcasting to. 3 days after that disaster, a ping pong champion travels to Croatia to figure out his destiny, but gets in trouble along the way because he doesn't have the right papers. The squirrel is upset by all of this. He files a report. It's never received, which devastates the squirrel. And the squirrel goes back to Wichita and, basically has to, go back with his tail between his hindquarters, and explain to the rest of the animals why he got this way. And then he sings it, and it's pretty touching. Let's sing that song. I'm only a squirrel, alone in this world. Nobody they love me, nobody they care. I know I am furry, I know that I chatter. I'm fond of some nuts and I eat them a lot. Sometimes when I'm wants me as friend. So I kick off the dust and go to town. And wear a nice suit and wear a nutty crown. I go to a school to learn how to talk. But no one here wants to see me in Reeboks. I know that for me in the night. And when it all comes crashing down, yes, I'll go to a park and fly a kite. Oh, kite, I really miss you. Oh, kite, I really miss you. Oh, kite, I love you. The thermos gave you lift and I praise you. The gods in heaven, please don't. And though the streets are bounding with age, you got to keep on fighting, for love is on its way. My darling, what you know is a free and to say you love me not all about the sota. You love me, you love me, you love me, you love me, because I'm a squirrel. I have a remaining song that I wish to convey to you. And by that I mean I want to project it out towards the audience in kind of an intentional way that hopefully you guys hear. If you don't hear anything, it's probably because shit's not working, and that means there's a problem. Unless you dig that kind of thing, then it's all good. Again, I can't urge how important this is, but if there is a THC baked product, an edible THC product that anybody knows of, please give it to me and see what happens. I have a quick joke, and it's one of the few jokes I've written, but this joke is, what do you get when you cross a television repairman and a mail delivery service?
What?
A pretty good time. What did the squirrel say to the construction worker?
I don't know what.
What do you get when you attack a civilization with overwhelming power just for fun? Genocide. Okay, always works. Before I do this last number, I want to thank everybody here for coming to Jam Cruise 98 because it's awesome. Everybody knows that Microsoft operating system is the way to go. And with the release of the new operating system, I think that people are going to be pretty excited about what we can do. We can print a lot more efficiently now. So keep that in mind. Also, I'd like to give a thanks to Zephyr Hills Water for providing all of the water on this journey. Thank you, Zephyr Hills. I'd also like to thank Urson Industries for providing the plastics technology for the caps and the bottles that hold the water. Without it, it'd still be in the hills. If you guys are into bling at all, like bling culture, I'm into bling culture. I wear lots of ice as much as possible because it defines who I am. Because when people see my ice or my rocks, they know that I have a huge amount of self-confidence and respect for myself, in turn, in others. When I wear my bling out to like the club, people are like, "Who is that?" And it feels good. I like women in general, but I also like them to approach me with a false intention in order to make me feel as though I am full of something other than real emotion. I appreciate getting down on the floor, not listening to the music, just kind of, moving absent-mindedly in time with the music to appear as though I am dancing, and looking around the room at my next prospect of hooking up. I run my hands through my hair in order to show off my bling bracelet. I practice doing it casually, as though it's something I need to do. I look forward to having a meaningful relationship with a woman that I meet in a club, where we copulate for a long period of time, knowing that there is no way of our future ever developing past that moment. These are the things that have been gifted to me ever since I've entered into the culture of bling. So, just something to consider. I know a lot of you guys are super, I guess you would call it, when I look at everybody on the boat, if we were to line up everybody, in a line, we were to analyze, what's the average? What are people like, on this boat? We're pretty much gonna get a lot of very conservative, reserved people who look at things in a very linear way, and they never stray from the course. They stay the course. They stay the course in their lives. They adhere to the rules of society, and the thought of thinking in a different way is so paralyzing that it holds you in place simply by that very nature. So if we take that into consideration, I know I nailed you guys. If we take that into consideration, I have a suggestion. If you are interested in just kind of taking a peek on the other side, right, I would suggest eating what's called a fuckload of mushrooms. And I'm serious. It's no joke. And go into a forest with someone that you care about. Have that person that cares about you sit down at the base of a tree. Rest your head in their lap and listen to them breathe. It's all right. It's okay. But it gets you out of that limited thinking. And I'm not judging you guys. I'm not judging you guys. But just kind of think about it, you know, something to do, something to do. So I'd like to end with this interesting piece that I developed while I was in Malmö, Sweden. And it is called Flatt nu det står aldrig ut parkmedlet. Flatt nu och så det knäckebred. Hej 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 då puss puss. Vad ungefär.
What?
It's I know it condensed. It actually that's what it means. What? It's new. It's exciting, and it will fuck you hard in the ass. So get out the lubrication. We're gonna go on the right. Okay, let me dial in my Wayback Machine. You guys, no? Okay. Oh, Mr. Peabody, can we set the Wayback Machine? Okay, you guys are early 20s, that's cool. You guys don't get it? You guys don't get it, it's cool. It's cool. Do you guys remember this song? You probably don't. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away, all away in a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Remember that?
Hey, you're my greatest American hero. That's you over there.
Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons, waiting to find we're two of a kind, making it work, drinking some wine together. We're gonna find our way together, making it brave on grace. So no, bullets on that grundali, two silver spoons together, you and together. Okay, if you guys love Gloria Estefan.
Yeah.
You guys love Gloria
Miami
Estefan?
Sound Machine.
Come try to, yes, exactly. Fort Lauderdale Sound Machine. I'm going to try to zero this song in by placing a bunch of pop culture references in order to kind of prepare you for it, because everybody knows you got to know what you're listening to before you listen to it, because a predefined experience is always it's the way to go. Okay, so if you guys like Michael Jackson, you're gonna like this piece. If you guys like Led Zeppelin, you'll enjoy this piece probably. If you like the Rolling Stones, you'll enjoy this piece. If you like Ministry, you're gonna enjoy this piece. If you like Front 242, you're going to really enjoy this piece, or Skinny Puppy. Or Bauhaus, you're gonna really like that. I love it. You know, it's gonna be awesome. Susie and the Banshees, Voivod, Zymox. So you guys, this is gonna be awesome. Ricky Martin. Okay, final adieu. So this is the song. I'd like to thank you in advance for being here. If you guys want to party, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Just pick something and do it. Okay, here we go. This piece is called El Gara de Krasno. Okay, here we go. Reisen stürzt großen Kreis. Du fliegst nicht im Land, mir ist so wie dein Schalten, ein Piso, Lesa, Sila, Siduria, di solo la silva. More than singing on where my niggas at? What the fuck here? Man down the rocks in a backpack. One fell fast in the ground and yes, I'm real. Yes, I'm real. I got a pencil, I use it very often. I place things inside of a backpack. I have an apple, what you gonna do, motherfucker? Yo, I wear shoes because they help me walk and shit. I wear pants, they have stitching, they're held together and shit, even in the crotch. Yo, I got a shirt, whatever you think, it doesn't matter, because when you punch me, it doesn't hurt. The cloth is resilient to most impact statements, know what I'm saying? Yeah, and those people that always say things are like, and like, they're fucking stupid. Anyway, I got this problem, yo. It itches. Know what I'm saying? It itches. Got this problem, yo. Know what I'm saying? It itches. Know what I'm saying? It itches. Yeah, I got this problem. You know, it itches. It itches. Yeah, oh, it itches.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Battlestar Galactica. On.
All right, y'all. Give it up for Reggie Watts. Give it up for Reggie Watts.